Hey guys, welcome to Blinkzdl FX. So we'll be talking about candlesticks anatomy. Now, what is candlesticks anatomy? This is simply the formation, the price formation, or how the candlesticks are being formed in every given time frame. You understand? Individually, how the candlesticks are being formed. That is the anatomy of candlesticks. Now, I want you to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel, turn on the notification bell so that you'll be the first person to always receive notification once a new video is being dropped. Now let's get right into the video. So we have two types of candlestick. We have the bullish and the bearish candlestick. Like I said, we have the bullish and the bearish candlestick. Now, these candlesticks are being derived from two words. You can hear a bull and a bear in the word. So, now you can now understand that it's derived from animals. Now, this analogy is gotten from the way they attack. Bulls, they attack using their horns, sweeping their prey from the downside to the upside. Now, that is how bulls they attack. Now, bears, they use their fingers to attack their prey from the top to the bottom. Now, this is also the formation of how price moves in the market using the bearish and the bullish scenario. Now, let's draw the bullish and the bearish candle so that you can be able to understand exactly how price moves or price forms. Okay, so I'll be starting with the green candle, which is the bullish. Now, as you can see, bullish simply represents green in the Forex market, and bearish represents red. You guys can understand with the colors. So anything green is bullish, anything red is bearish. Now that you know the colors, let me just color this real quick. Now that you know the colors, that is a big start for you. Now we'll be going over to the formations. Now we have what we call wick. Before we head on to the confirmation, we have what we call wick. Wick is simply where price went up to but was unable to close with the candle body. You understand? Price went up higher but was unable to close with the candle body at that particular point. So you can see this is the wick. Sometimes the candles does not have wick. Each and every of the candle does not have wick. So you should note that. Now you can see this also has wick. Let me draw everything so that I can be able to explain it for you guys. Alright, so as you can see, these candles are bullish and bearish. Now you understand the candles. Now let's simply analyze or give you the reasons for the bullish and the bearish. Now if you look at the green candle always has their open price at the downside. Let's remember what the bull does. Now if you remember, bull, they open their price from the downside. Let me make this to a little bit. Let me look for a arrow tool. Okay, so the bulls, they open their price from the downside and they push up. Now you call this downside the open price and this upside what? The close price. So this is where price will close at. This is where price will close at. Now that is for the body. So when price opens at this point, price tends to push down to form this wick. That is why you see this wick. So in the beginning of a bullish candle, you want to first of all see a bearish move down to form this wick. Sometimes it might not push, sometimes it might push. So now once this wick is being formed, this is the struggle between buyers and sellers until buyers are able to push this price high enough to form this bullish candle. Then after this bullish candle, now you can now see a wick going higher. That means the body was still going higher and later what dropped down back to this point and closed here. Now this is just the analogy of a bullish candle. This is the analogy of a bullish candle. Now let's go over to the bearish. The bearish candle, in line with what we just talked about, the bears, simply opens price from the downside, from the upside. So price opens at the top, goes higher, it goes higher and starts coming down. So it means sellers are now dominating in this particular session, and as you can see, price now push more further to the downside and closes back to this point. So for bulls, we have our open price from the bottom and our close price at the top, and we have our open price for bearish at the top and close price at the bottom. Now I want to make something clear. There are two things that are opposite and there are two things that are the same. Now we have lowest price, which is this one I highlighted with my trend line, and we have highest price, which is these two at the top. So always note, anywhere price wicked up to and retraced and closed is a highest price. Is the highest price. Now you understand candlesticks anatomy. Please, if you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share this video and subscribe to this channel if you have not. See you guys in the next